Hey everybody, this is Jeremy Sargefield. Um, just want to answer some questions that keeps getting asked to me. Uh, Me and my wife are fine. Um, I think my wife's getting a cold, but it's not the virus. Um, I still have a cough, but I've had that for probably 3-4 years. Um, I keep getting asked about if we're afraid of the virus and what me and my wife are doing to to prepare or to get ourselves ready. And I like to say that we are already ready. We are already prepared. With fear, I'm not going to let fear control my household. The one who controls my household is Yeshua HaMashiach, my Lord and King. We are not going to give in to fear. Are we concerned? Yes, I am concerned. I'd be a fool not to. Um, but I pray. And I've been praying for the government, especially Justin Trudeau. Um, it's no secret about how I feel about the Trudeau government or him. But there's no time for these politics. Because politics is what is going to destroy this country if we let it. With the COVID-19, yes, it's very deadly, especially to senior citizens and those who have respiratory problems. We pray for those who are on the front line, and we pray that they're safe. But I also pray that Edmonton, Alberta itself, Canada, um, does not let this fear to hoard or to not help one another. We're always bragging that we help other nations or we're peacekeepers. Well, I think this is the test. Are we going to turn on each other? Or are we going to help each other? I don't care if you're Buddhist. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you're Canadian. I don't care if you're from India. I couldn't care less. If I can help a human being, I will help them. I will even help my worst enemy. And those who know me, that says a lot about me. Do I feel helpless? Yes. because I'm not able to do things I used to do. Have I decided to just sit down and give up? No. That's just not in me. But let's not turn on each other. Let's really help each other. I don't care if you're liberal. I don't care if you're conservative, NDP, whatever. This is the time to get together. Thank you, dear. This is one of the times that will make or break a country. In the 1800s, or I think it's either the 1700s, 1600s, and stuff, when diseases came out, especially the plague, millions and millions and millions died before there was something that came out to combat it, which was antibiotics, as we know it now, or smallpox, or even Ebola, or malaria, or many other things, the measles, etc. Before medicines came out where they could actually turn around and fight those diseases, thousands and thousands of people died. I mean, they're even able to pretty much beat AIDS now, given the right antibiotics and the right medicines. They can cure it. I'm sure they will come out with something to be able to beat this. Now, am I going to take the vaccine? No. You may think I'm crazy, but I choose to let my body develop its own uh, antibodies to fight this virus. Do I have a death wish? No. That's also something that I keep getting asked. Years ago, if you asked me, I would have said yes. But I have too much to lose, especially my queen. I was also asked if Catherine wanted to take the vaccine, would I stop her? No, I won't. That's a personal choice between every man, woman, and child, if they want to take it or not. I choose no. I've also been asked, do I think it's a natural virus or something else that was made in a laboratory? Well, this isn't exactly working or acting as a typical virus. It's acting as if it's a man-made virus. I've even asked the CDC and stuff to send me what it looks like. They said no. I've asked the Canadian government to send me some information of the molecular genetic coding, and they told me no. They said it's classified right now. It's funny how the Ebola virus was not classified, SARS was not classified, malaria was not classified. A lot of other diseases of the genetic molecular strands of the DNA information are not classified. But for some reason, this, if you ask for it, they're not giving it out to let people see what it looks like and the DNA strands of it. Because everything has a DNA, and everything has like a DNA code, just like we do in our blood. But they won't release it. So that makes me wonder if it's actually from animals, like they say, or if it comes from splicing different animal diseases together, which wouldn't be the first time that the CDC and China and all of them have done it, like the swine flu and all that. But should you turn against them? No. They'll get theirs. But, China needs to be made accountable for what they did. And so should the UN. Do I hate them? No. Do I hate the Chinese? No. I feel sorry for them. I pity them. And I love them with all my heart. I love China. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Not all of them are heartless. There's a lot that are, but not all. But let's not turn against our Chinese neighbors or turn against those who are born here in Canada. This is a time to come together and work together. Let's show the UN and or the United Nations, whatever you want to call them, and the Trudeau government that we can come together. Let's show the Democrats in the US how people can come together without the bullshit that they've been spewing. This isn't a time to be opportunistic or whatever the heck you want to call it. It's a time to come together. This is also a time of reckoning. But it's also a time for God's people to be still, be silent, and know that He is God. To truly be able to hear His voice. It's frustrating for me because now that it's not winter, I can actually go outside. But because of this COVID-19, well, now we're confined to our apartment, which is irritating because I always look forward to spring. I always look forward to warmer weather because I can go outside. It doesn't bother my lungs. Anyways, if you're still listening, I say God bless. And I pray that people of North America and other nations will do the same thing that Spain and Singapore is doing. You look on there and you see these apartments, and they turn around and they're just praising God through their apartment windows and their balconies as if it's just a stadium. When are we going to start shouting at our rooftops, from our rooftops, that Yeshua is Lord? A lot of English Canadians call him Jesus. I call him Yeshua, or Yeshua. It's time for Christians to come together. And it's time that nations come to their knees before God. Science is good, yes. God is the one who gave you science, gave you the knowledge. God is the one who made science, but he didn't make it to replace him. He made it to show you what you're capable of. But men have started worshiping science. You're to put no God before him. He's the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. And if he has to, he will put people to their knees in any way that he can. Kingdoms rise, kingdoms fall. Money comes and money goes. In the end, it's the people that are standing, are still there. Blessings to all of you. And I hope this reaches people. Not because I'm saying it, God knows I'm no one special. I'm just someone who serves God the best he can. I'm not perfect, and I'll never claim to be. But I know if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here. Can you say the same? Blessings. Let's start helping each other. Let's not live in fear. If you become afraid and panic, they win. Fear wins. And our country will be destroyed. Blessings. Let's get through this.